So we have seen revolutionary wars in which we consider that there had been secret negotiations between the King Louis and the King of Prussia and Austria to put down the events which are happening in the France. So okay, stopped. So put down the events which are happening in the France. Then another thing in this particular heading which you can consider that before starting these battles by these two countries, the people of France decided, particularly National Assembly decided uh, to declare the war against Prussia and Austria, and hence they did it. So these were the revolutionary wars. But again, already you know that any kind of war always bring some losses, particularly economic difficulties, right? And uh, also to the people of that particular nation. So these two losses are always associated with any kind of war, and hence in this war again, you could witness these two difficulties. Then there had been rise of new revolutionary ideas, because now the uh, main and now you can consider two separate things. Men were fighting at the front line, that is, they were away from the home, whereas the women were at the home. So now all the tasks of living, whether that is earning for living or looking after the families, right? So all were now looked up by the uh, women, right? So now there are two fronts. Then large sections of populations were convinced that the revolution had to be carried out further, right? As uh, the constitutional rights are only given to the richer sections, right? Or these were only in the hands of richer sections of the society. So political clubs became an important rallying point for uh, for the people who wish to discuss government policies. And another point you can have here, that is the establishment of the Jacobins, right? The club of Jacobins, obviously under the leadership of Robespierre, right? Then French Republic. So Jacobin named the, you can consider the Jacobian have gathered in the form of a storm at the palace of Tuileries, right? Where uh, they held the king as hostage, and later he had been imprisoned. So following the elections, 21 years old men got the right of vote regardless of wealth. Jacobins under Robespierre won the elections, and then assembly abolished the monarchy and declared France as a republic under Robespierre, and the National Assembly, right? So renamed as Assembly. Then you know the Louis XVI was publicly guillotined, right? And hence his wife Queen Marie Antoinette was also uh, guillotined shortly after. But somewhere the Robespierre's policy was taking to an extreme. So the government is Robespierre government is always looking to issue the laws placing a maximum ceiling on the uh, on the ration meat. So peasants were forced to transport their grain to the cities and sell it at prices fixed by. So peasants were forced to transport their grain to the cities and sell it at the prices fixed by the government. So expensive white flour was banned, and then now the bread made up of whole wheat were being uh, distributed to the people, right, in the market particularly. So equality was also sought to be to be practiced through the forms of speech and address instead of traditional sir and madam, and therefore now you can the sir is known as citoyen and madam is known as citoyen, right, respectively. Churches were shut down and their buildings converted into barracks for the officers. Reign of this particular period of Robespierre was actually a reign of terror, right? So that was true that uh, it was not a pleasant time for the people of France, because actually there was a terror. So nobles, particularly ex-nobles, ex-clergies, members of other political parties, even some members of Robespierre's own party who were not agree with Robespierre's methods. So he started arresting them, imprisoning them, and then tried by the revolutionary tribunals. And if found guilty, then were guillotine. Who knows? He himself is going to be guillotined, and later on, because of his policies, right, which were so relentless, his supporters uh, began to demand the moderation, and finally he was convicted by a court, right, and arrested, and on the next day guillotined. Rule of Directory. Now you have come across the fall of the Jacobean government. So what this has brought to the people, right? So this has owned the wealthier middle class, right? So a new constitution was introduced, vote to non-proper non-property sections of the society, right? As you know already, it was those who were completing 25 years of the old and paying a certain tax, right? एक माणूस एक कामगार 3 दिवस जितकं कमवू शकतो किमान तेवढा टॅक्स पे करणार आहे, राईट. बट नाव पुढे जाऊन ती 21 वर्षाच्या लोकांना, 21 वर्षापेक्षा जास्त लोकांना, पण फक्त फक्त पुरुष, राईट. सो न्यू कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन वॉज इंट्रोड्यूस्ड and new constitution was introduced which owed to the non-property sections of the society. It provided for 2 elected legislative councils. Which are that? There had been 3 things, right? Legislative, executive, and judiciary, right? So among them, this is the one thing, that is the legislative council. Then appointed a directory and executive made up of 5 members. So there will be an executive which will be containing the 5 members, and this was meant as a safeguard against the concentration of the power in one man executive, as it was happening during the Jacobins. पण आता तसं नाहीये. जॅकोबिनच्या वेळेला एकाच माणसाच्या हातामध्ये सगळं होतं, तसं नाही. आता त्यांनी 5 माणसाचे समूह बनवले. दे हॅव ब्रॉट ए डायरेक्टरी, आणि त्या डायरेक्टरी मध्ये एक माणूस नाही, जसं आज बोर्ड ऑफ डिरेक्टर्स असतात, राईट. कुठलाही निर्णय ओनली chairman cannot take. Obviously, काही अधिकार असतात, no doubt, but there are certain things, right? There are certain rules, laws where uh, chairman, without being discussed it with the board of directors, likewise, right? So now there are 5 people who will definitely have the power to take a decision. So these directors often clashed. Obviously, he होणारच आहे सुरुवातीला, right? So anything has to grow up, and that is the reason most of the people said that India cannot withstand with the democracy, कारण आपल्याकडे प्रचंड मोठ्या प्रमाणात डायव्हर्सिटी आहे आणि इथं इथं लोकशाही बाळसं पण धरू नाही शकणार. But see, after even more than 75 years, right, or we at least 75 years, we have successfully what you can say, grown, right, with the help of democracy, though we have complete diversity, right. इथं 5 लोक जेव्हा एकत्र आले आणि साहजिक आहे की clashes तर होऊ शकतात. So directors often have clashed with the legislative council, right. And then political instability of the directory paved the way for the rise of a military dictator, that is Napoleon Bonaparte. बघा, लक्षात घ्या. सो म्हणजे एक मार्ग रिकामा झाला. कशामुळे? कशासाठी? पॉलिटिकल मिलिटरी डिक्टेटरसाठी. का बरं? पॉलिटिकल इन्स्टॅबिलिटी. आपल्या शेजारच्या देशामध्ये हे अनेकदा आपल्याला होताना दिसतं, राईट. म्हणजे मुशर्रफ असं कसं काय राष्ट्राचा अध्यक्ष होऊ शकतात, राईट. आणि सगळी पुन्हा त्यांच्याकडे लोकशाहीने निवडून दिलेला पंतप्रधान येतो, राईट. सो you can consider these things, right? So you now consider the rule of Napoleon Bonaparte. So Napoleon Bonaparte himself entered into the forces as a soldier, but later on he had become the chief of the army of the King Louis, right? So an army chief, namely Napoleon Bonaparte, now crowned himself as the Emperor of France in 1808. Right? बघा, म्हणजे साधारणपणे 1991-92 मध्ये कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन फ्रेमिंग ऑफ कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन चाललेलं आहे. पुढे 1-1.5 वर्षाच्या काळामध्ये 92 मध्ये लुईसला मानलं जात आहे, राईट. आणि पुढे जॅकोबियन, त्याच्यानंतर जॅकोबियनचं पण, त्याच्यानंतर पुढच्या फेज मध्ये त्या राष्ट्रामध्ये पॉलिटिकल स्टॅबिलिटी नसल्यामुळे, राईट, ते पॉलिटिकली तेवढे स्ट्रेंथन होऊ न शकल्यामुळे मिलिटरी डिक्टेशन, राईट, मिलिटरी डिक्टेटर्स emerged, and that is in the form of Napoleon Bonaparte. So he himself, right, कदाचित तुमच्यापैकी काही लोकांनी याची स्टोरी वाचली असेल, राईट. नसेल वाचली तर वेळ आहेच आहे. You may start reading Napoleon Bonaparte, right? So now he was the chief of army, right? So he himself crowned as a king, the Emperor of France in 1808. So as a modernizer, he set out to conquer neighboring countries in the Europe, disposing dynasties and creating kingdoms. राज्यातले जी काही राजेशाही आहे तिला उद्ध्वस्त करायचं आणि तिथं आपलं राज्य निर्माण करायचं. सो क्रिएटिंग किंगडम्स. सो कॉन्क्वेअर, जिंकण्याची सुरुवात केली. सो ऍज अ मॉडर्नायझर he set out to conquer neighboring European countries. He introduced, yes, at this point you may be asking question, which countries, right? Shortly you will be coming across these countries or name of these countries. So he introduced many laws such as protection of private property and uniform system of weights and measures provided by the decimal system. So you can see this is the most important thing, the system of weights and measures. Right? No doubt, the protection of private property. Right? So laws for the protection of private property was also important. So initially, many saw that Napoleon as a liberator, right? So who would bring uh, the what you can consider freedom of the people. But reality was not like that. Very soon, Napoleon armies came to be viewed everywhere as an invading force. Right? काहीच गरज नव्हती आक्रमण करत बसण्याची. Right? At a time, he had opened so many invasions. That was the reason why he felt. Otherwise, he could have done anything. Right? So finally, he defeated, right, in 1815. So he only from 1804 to 1815. These more than 11 years, right? Around 12 years only he got as the emperor of France. Further, what he has done for the country. So very important thing is he reorganized the economy, right? Already you know that particular country was having a huge debt, right? And for that purpose, there is need, rather there was need to be a disciplined economy. And for that purpose, there has to be some reorganizations. So he decided to reorganize the economy of the country. He fired corrupt government officials, right? आणि काय आता military dictator म्हणल्यानंतर if something found guilty, so as soon as something found guilty, the punishment will be always there. Established public schools, which is very important for any of the country, right? And that is what you can consider another bringing another revolution, so establishing public school. In 1802, as I said, I think it is 1804. So he crowned himself as a emperor. He began a military campaign to control Europe. Right? See, trying to control Europe to certain extent was a good thing, but as he started all the invasions was not a good idea. This is what you can consider. You can uh, see the crowning of Napoleon. Fine. Yes. So these were the countries where he had invaded. Fine. So this is what the French Empire. Right? These were the some of the dependent states, right, in which the Spain was there, the Confederation of the Rhine was there, Poland was there. Right? These colored were allied with Napoleon. So Austria, Okay. Now, what were the different consequences of this revolution? The Russian revolution, you can consider this particular thing, right? So, what were different consequences of this particular revolution? Now, if you consider, will someone please let me know whether I am audible and can you see the
Yes,
screen?
sir, you are audible and
Yes,
clear.
sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. Okay, before this, I will tell you a short story, right? How the French Revolution has inspired the leaders in India, right? Obviously, there are some names in the slide, but apart from that, which is not there in the slide. And आपल्याला सगळ्यांना माहिती आहे की बाबासाहेब आंबेडकरांनी महाडचा सत्याग्रह केला किंवा महाडचा 14 तळ्याचा जो सत्याग्रह केला. तर त्या सत्याग्रहाच्या पूर्वसंध्येला महाडला जेव्हा हे सगळे सत्याग्रही जमले होते, या सगळ्या सत्याग्रहींच्या समोर बाबासाहेब एक भाषण देत होते. कारण त्या सत्याग्रहावर वेगवेगळी सावट होती. गव्हर्नमेंटने त्यांना थांबायला सांगितलं होतं, एक आज्ञापत्र दिलं होतं. त्याच्यानुसार त्यांनी वेट करायला सांगितलं होतं की सत्याग्रह करायचा की नाही करायचा. पण बाबासाहेबांनी स्वतः कलेक्टरला भेटून त्यावेळेला त्यांना सांगितलं की साहेब तुम्ही या सभेला आणि पूर्ण सभा बघितल्यानंतर तुमचं स्पीच झाल्यानंतर जर तुम्ही म्हणालात आणि तुम्हाला जर खात्री नाही पटली तर आम्ही तो सत्याग्रह स्थगित करण्याचा विचार करू. पण असं तिथं न येता हा डिसिजन घेऊ नका. बाबासाहेब सभेमध्ये बोलतायत आणि ते सांगत असताना ते असं सांगतायत की आजची ही जी सभा आहे त्या सत्याग्रहाची, ही सभा आणि फ्रान्स मधली जी 5 मे 1789 ला झालेली सभा, राईट, नॅशनल असेंब्लीची सभा, बरोबर, जे आपण बघितलं. तर ह्या ज्या दोन सभा आहेत त्याच्यामध्ये साम्य काय आहे, तर ती जी 5 मेची सभा होती ती फ्रेंच लोकांच्या क्रांतिकारक म्हणजे काय क्रांतिकारक राष्ट्रीय सभेत वेगवेगळे विषय घेऊन ती फ्रेंच लोकांची सभा फ्रेंच समाजाच्या संघटना करण्यास्तव बोलवण्यात होती, राईट. म्हणजे त्या संपूर्ण समाजाचं संघटन करायचं होतं, त्यासाठी म्हणून ती सभा बोलवलेली होती. तशाच प्रकारची आमची ही सभा कोणची, महाडला सत्याग्रहाच्या अगोदर जी एक सभा बोलवलेली आहे, भरलेली आहे. खरं तर ते सत्याग्रहासाठी जमलेले आहेत, परंतु या आज्ञापत्रामुळं त्यांनी जपून पावलं टाकली होती आणि सरकारला विश्वासात घेऊन बऱ्याच लोकांना विश्वासात घ्यायचं होतं. ठीक आहे. तर बाबासाहेब तिथं म्हणतायत की आपली ही सभा हिंदू समाजाचं संघटन करण्यासाठी बोलवण्यात आलेली आहे. म्हणजे ती फ्रेंच लोकांच्या संघटनासाठी तशी ही हिंदू समाजातील हिंदू समाजाच्या संघटनासाठी. म्हणजे कसलं संघटन करायचंय मग इथे एक गोष्ट लक्षात घेतली पाहिजे की ऑब्विसली त्यावेळेला अस्पृश्यता ह्या गोष्टी पाळल्या जायच्या आणि हालाकी सगळे हिंदू धर्माचे घटक होते, पण तरी त्याच्यामध्ये अनेक उतरंडी होत्या, राईट. मी अमुक तू तमुक, हा तोच तो तोच, राईट, अशा प्रकारचं. आणि प्रत्येकाच्या वरती कुठली तरी एक उतरण म्हणजे माहिती ना, एकावर एक ठेवलेले, राईट. सगळ्यात खाली कोण, त्याच्यावरती कोण, त्याच्यावरती कोण, त्याच्यावरती कोण, आणि सगळ्यात वरती कोण, मग ते जाती वगैरे वगैरे ह्या सगळ्या गोष्टी. तर असे काही आपल्या समोर जेव्हा ऐतिहासिक प्रसंग उभे राहतात, ठीक आहे, त्यावेळेला आपल्याला गोष्टी लक्षात येतात. त्याच्यामुळे असं नाहीये की हे फक्त इतिहासाचा भाग आहे आणि आपण त्याच पॉइंट ऑफ व्ह्यू नो डाऊट एक्झाम पॉइंट ऑफ व्ह्यू तर केलंच पाहिजे, बट अगेन देर आर सर्टन इन्स्पिरेशन्स, राईट. सो लाईकवाईज आता समजा झाली तर क्रांती तर झाली आहे, क्रांती होत असताना ती काहीतरी इफेक्ट घेऊन येत असते, त्याचे काहीतरी परिणाम असतात, रिझल्ट असतात, राईट. आणि काही दूरगामी होणारे काही परिणाम असतात. सो देर आर ऑलवेज सम कॉन्सिक्वेन्सेस. फाईन. सो एक कॉन्सिक्वेन्स समजा तुम्हाला सांगितलं की बाबासाहेब महाडला सभेमध्ये बोलत असताना फ्रेंचच्या त्या नॅशनल असेंब्लीचा संदर्भ देत आहेत आणि सांगतायत साधर्म्य काय आहे. ठीक आहे. सो likewise there are some consequences. Three kinds of consequences we can consider: general consequences, abolition of slavery, right? म्हणजे काय होतं ना पहिले स्लेव्स विकणं, म्हणजे चंद्रगुप्त हिमसेल्फ वॉज अ स्लेव्ह, त्याला सुद्धा एक विकलेला गेलेला कामगार होता तो, त्याला बंदिस्त कामगार, राईट. आणि रोल ऑफ वुमन जो पार्ट हा निग्लेक्ट झालेला आहे. इवन न्यू कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन जी आली त्या कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन मध्ये सुद्धा याला ह्या ह्या घटकाला फारसं काही दे हॅवंट गॉट, राईट. सो व्हेरी फर्स्ट वन इज जनरल कॉन्सिक्वेन्सेस, राईट. तुम्ही म्हणाल सर आता हे फ्रान्सच्या ह्याच्यामध्ये हे नवीनच भारतीय काय आलं, राईट. सो दीज आर द सम कॉन्सिक्वेन्सेस यू कॅन कन्सिडर. ओके, नाउ very first consequence, it abolished the censorship, right, of feudalism. Then also it ended the privileges, right. म्हणजे जी काही फ्युडल सिस्टम होती, क्लर्गी, नोबल्स आणि मग खाली सगळे थर्ड इस्टेट, राईट. थर्ड इस्टेटनी त्यांची सगळी कामं करायची, त्यांच्या जास्तीत जास्त टॅक्स हा थर्ड इस्टेटलाच होता आणि हेच पहिल्या दोन वर्गांना जो काही प्रिव्हिलेज होता. सो ह्या सगळ्या गोष्टी आता संपुष्टात आल्या होत्या. डिक्लेरेशन ऑफ राईट्स ऑफ मॅन अँड सिटीजन, नो डाऊट इट हॅड गॅरंटीड फ्रीडम ऑफ स्पीच अँड एक्सप्रेशन अँड इक्वॅलिटी, राईट. म्हणजे अगोदर देर वॉज लिबर्टी, राईट, देर वॉज राईट ऑफ लिबर्टी. So here again guaranteed freedom of speech and expression as well as equality, right. So this is declaration of rights. There had been, see, earlier there had been declaration of rights of man and citizen where liberty was there. Then the revolution inspired the people, not only the France but also the people of the European countries as well as Asian countries. So Europe and Asia have really got inspired by the French Revolution, right. कारण की तोपर्यंत बऱ्यापैकी ईस्ट इंडिया कंपनीने त्यांची पाळंमुळं रोवली होती. आणि बघा तुम्ही 1815चा जर विचार केला तेव्हा नेपोलियन आहे. फाईन. इफ यू जस्ट थिंक अबाउट इफ नेपोलियन कुड हॅव बीन देअर, राईट, अगदी 57 पर्यंत वगैरे जर नेपोलियन शिल्लक राहिला असता तर काय वेगळं चित्र असू शकलं असतं. यू कॅन जस्ट इमॅजिन, राईट. कदाचित भारताला पाहिजे तो सपोर्ट भेटला असता. 1857 मध्येच अख्खे ब्रिटिशर्स, राईट, एका उठावात खिदळून दिले असते किंवा त्यांचा पराभव केला असता आणि ते ईस्ट इंडिया कंपनीसह सगळं गुंडाळून जहाजात पाठवून दिले असते. ठीक आहे, जर तरचा विषय वेगळा. The people in colonies were re-energized and launched movements to gain freedom, right. कारण की यांच्याच साहाय्यानं with the help of France, 13 colonies in North America got independence. आणि म्हणून आता जे जे कोणी कॉलनीच्या माध्यमातून, राईट, कंपनीच्या अंडर होते, सो all these got re-energized and they started relaunching the movements to gain the freedom, right, by the Britishers or by the companies. So Tipu Sultan and Raja Ram Mohan Roy were the two examples of individuals who responded to the ideas coming from the revolutionary France. no doubt there had been some ideas which were being percolated, which were being uh, reached to these two great personalities of India, right? And they responded, right? Them. I think Tipu Sultanच्या वेळेला आपण बघितलंय. So he was having great connections with the foreign. So this is one of the country, right, where he was looking for these revolutionary ideas, right, in the France. So these were the general consequences. Second one is abolition of slavery. So how slavery have been abolished. त्याच्या पहिले ती कशी होत होती ते पण बघायला लागेल. Right. So slavery began in 18th century. म्हणजे लुईसच्या काळामध्ये होत होती, ती पुढे नेपोलियनच्या काळामध्ये पण होत होती, म्हणजे मध्ये बंद केली होती, पण ती पुढे होती होती. So French merchants sailed from the ports of the Bordeaux. You can consider their country, France, capital of France. So French merchants sailed from the ports of Bordeaux to American coast, where they did buy slaves from local chieftains. म्हणजे तिकडचे कामगार विकत आणले जायचे. And again, throughout 18th century, there was little criticism of slavery in France. So National Assembly took huge debates of long nature, but they did not pass any law, right? Because they were fearing the opposition from businessmen, right? And this is not only for that country, even today also for any country, right? Most of the policies are always